SchoolTool.
So SchoolTool is a project started and funded by Mark Shuttleworth to make free administrative software for schools, mainly in the developing world. And so we've been working on the software side of it, and that's come along pretty well. And we're starting to think more about hardware aspects. So one thing that's come along in the past couple of years is the Plug computing platform. So that's basically an ARM-based server that can be used for a variety of things, and out of the box it's running Ubuntu Linux, so it's very easy for us to SSH in and install our software and play around with this and see how it works. This would be something that would allow us to distribute our software more as an appliance to a school in the developing world that didn't necessarily have any had very little technical support. Just plug it in and go, and primarily interact with SchoolTool through their web browser to manage data about students, enrollment, and grades, and other, track other data about the school. And then another big issue in the developing world is, we would primarily be working through the National Ministry of Education in a given country. And so they're concerned not just with collecting data locally, but getting it all back to the ministry. So in a lot of cases, you're dealing with small schools that may not be connected by a phone line, and they may never be at this point. But cell networks are getting more and more ubiquitous. So we're just experimenting now with prototyping using SMS. So in this case, we've just got a cell phone, or you could use a GSM modem. And if you send a text message with different sorts of queries to the phone, it's connected by USB to the server, which will then run a query and format the data and send it back as a return SMS. So if you wanted, so instead of sending out these 20-page census documents every 6 months to be filled out by hand, every 6 months the ministry might send out a stream of SMSs to all the different schools and gather the data in that way.
So each school would need to have some form of a laptop, a netbook, or OLPC, and then it would then connect to this device and a cell phone, and then it could talk back to the central
Right. I mean, if this was really done at a national scale, I'm sure that they would get a package that included a GSM modem. They hopefully wouldn't have to jerry-rig it like I have, but and they would need some other computer of some sort. I mean, what we found is, at first you might think, why don't you just send them a laptop that runs the software? But then that laptop will be used for everything, and it's difficult to support and maintain the reliability of the application you're really concerned about.
So this would be a way for central governments to find out how students are doing throughout the country?
Right, find out what's going on across the country, yeah. But also the software should help the individual schools administer their own needs, create report cards, keep track of attendance, all the things that American schools do with their student information systems.
Yeah, great. Well, where can people go to find out more about your project?
SchoolTool.org.
Okay, great. Thank you.